What up, guys? This is Legendary DN here, bringing you another DCO video. This video is pretty much the last PvP video I'm going to be showing until the new PvP update, because there's really nothing else going on in DC. Everybody's just skill point farming or whatever the case is, you know, just getting up in skill points, getting ready for the new PvP gear that's coming out next month or two, who knows. Anyways, outside of that, Black Soul says I never beat an HoB. I mean, there's many videos of that. I guess he wants some more proof. And HoB always smart mouthing, acting like they some shit. Like, no, they're not. But it's what it is. What it is. I don't give a fuck no more. I really don't care. All that matters is that when you play fair and you play no martial arts, lunge spam, no rogue glitch, none of that exploit shit where like it's literally broken mechanics or broken weapon. This pretty much is what happens, because PC is known to not have good counters. Like, their counter game compared to PlayStation counter game is unbelievably unfair. Like, PlayStation has about a good list, you know. Even though some people might call them trash, we have Polka, we have skill points, we have just clutch. These are 1v1ers, yes, but they can know how to counter, you know what I'm saying? The list goes on from them 1v1ers. Then we have the 5v5ers. We have all of NightFall who knows how to counter. We have all of NightFall who knows how to counter. We have all of Gameplay who knew how to counter. You know what I'm saying? While PC, who they had that really can counter? Bryce Allen, he was good on his block breaks, but outside of block breaks, he ain't really good. He's, you know, kind of slow with his counters. You know what I'm saying? Really easy to counter. Clutchmeister was probably the only one that really knew how to counter. We even had to teach Boring how to counter a couple of times. He was getting on point later on in the game, but when he first started off, he was terrible. And he knows it. He was like, damn, I can't compete with PlayStation right now. They have the better counters at the moment. So, flat out, they're just not good at counters. That's why they're kind of squishy, to be honest with you. And when that shit happens, when it's counter-wise, counter-base and all this crazy shit, like basically skill on skill, HoB doesn't stand a chance. I don't know why they act like they do. It's just fucking hilarious. And then they pretty much cheat. They'll buff on the low. They'll do whatever it takes to win. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you gotta, you know, really play them a couple of times to know how they really act. And it's like OPT. As good as OPT were, they were known as cheesers as well. I mean, every top league will cheese. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna sit here and lie and be like, no, NightFall ain't. You know, but we're good in both. We're good. We can cheese, but we can also counter. It's either or. We prefer counter, but when we're forced to use cheese, that just kind of, for some people it kills it. For others, it's just, oh, it's fun. You know, flexing, he likes to cheese. You know, or not flexing necessarily, he doesn't like to cheese. Let me take that back. He likes to do the rogue glitch, whatever. I personally hate it. A couple of others hate it. We don't like that shit. But he's one of them. He's one of them I can name on top of my head. I know there's others out there and from NightFall that like the roll shit. I don't, you know, so there's agreements and disagreements. HoB will flat out disagree and be like, no, rolling it's a mechanic, da da da. I'm like, alright, rolling is a mechanic, but the roll blocking is not. That's something that's broken, that's exploited. I don't know if you guys been playing DC, how long you guys been playing DC, but I remember back in the day, my brother told me, hey, you know, you can block really fast by using the pressing select and holding R1, and you do the fast block. What they did with that? That's a broken mechanic. That's something, that's an exploit. You know what I'm saying? What they did right away, they fucking fixed it. That was a big issue, because that was quick blocks. That was bullshit. It was broken. The roll blocking is the same shit. It's two counters in one, two mechanics in one. So you're gonna get, you know, fucked up either or. So it's not fair, especially how PC they can do it faster than us. You know, there's gonna be some places and players that can do it, but there's PC, they you know, they have faster you know, processing system, FPS is called. So they, you know, they're gonna do it faster. They're gonna do it better than us. And I hated how Black Soul always defends. Like, it's always the cheesers that defend that shit. I noticed, and it's so funny. You can look at the comments in the old video where the tournament video, the tournament I wanted to host it until everybody like backed out last minute, which I really hate when people do that, when people back out last minute type shit. That really gets annoying. But whatever the case was, they backed out last minute, and it was so funny because there was a whole argument about it. And who were the only ones complaining? The two leagues that love to cheese, HoB and One Punch Team. Kind of suspicious, right? The two teams that, you know, that one cheese They complain about, oh well, this is too much rules, too much rules. Bitch, if it's too much rules, then don't participate. I don't give a fuck if you participate or not. Honestly, I really don't. But since there's not enough teams, that honestly I needed them at that moment. But I was like, you know what, fuck it, I'm just not gonna do the tournament because everybody backed out anyway. So there's no fucking point. So it's just funny to me how the cheesers really defend that shit. Like, you know, people who want to use exploits, people who like using or just used to it. Some people are just flat out used to it. You know, there's some people that are used to rolling because it's just how it is. They're forced to use it in this toxic ass community. And people say I can't hold an L, that I make too much excuses. No, I really could hold an L. I could take an L. I've taken plenty of L's against One Piece when I was in 357. Because I know there was a flat-out good team. I admit it. I was like, yeah, these niggas is a good team. Jesterhood, one of the best DPSs in the damn game. You know, I disagree with Brittany. I mean, Brittany was a bitch, and she couldn't heal. She lost to one of the me nature healing back in the old days when Electric was OP. But outside of her, like, shit, you had what's this guy's name? Not Venge. Varn. Mercenary, Razzle, whatever his name was, I forgot. You had I Am Sam. You had Eminence, who was also type nice back in the day. You know what I'm saying? You had a whole list of good players. You know, you had a squad. They had like 2 teams, flat out one of the best. Steer. You know what I'm saying? These were flat out good players. You know, they fucked me up, but I also fucked them up, you know. So that's what I'm trying to say, you know. Like, there was a flat out good team, and I respect them, you know. I was like, you know, these guys are good. I like this, and they were friendly. They really weren't have too much egos. The only time they had an ego was against DQ, but DQ is known to talk shit, so I don't blame them. Because DQ got cocky, because, you know, they won a couple of tournaments here and there, but they won when One Piece didn't queue and all that shit, you know. I mean, honestly, I think they would have won Olympus 3, but that's a whole nother story, and I'm getting off topic with that. Main point is what it is. HoB is the exact opposite. I notice as PC players, they're kind of like more of the I don't give a shit kind of thing. I'm gonna do what I want to do, and if you don't like it, then, you know, whatever. But so that shit is kind of annoying. It's not like in PlayStation where it's like, all right, fine, I'll beat your ass how you want me to beat your ass. Just name it. Like, it's kind of like Mayweather. Mayweather was the type of guy. He's like, I remember he was selling to one of the shittier boxers. What's this guy's name? The Ghost. I forgot what his name. He was like Guerrero or something like that. He was like, all right, how you want this ass whooping? How do you want it? Tell me. How you want me to fight? It's basically what it is. That's what PS is about. You know, PS is like, we got the egos because we know we can whoop your ass any type of way you want it. You want it, you name it, we'll do it. PC is not really that type. PC is more like, hey, we're going to beat you this way and this way only. If you don't want to do it, then we're not going to play you because we're a bunch of cowards because we're not good at counters as compared to PS. That's what it is. Anyways, main point, this is an ass whooping. We gave them 3 times. I wonder, was there a next excuse? Was it going to be, oh, it's a C team, it's a A team, it's whatever? Because the excuse they gave me every time was oh, you're calling your players are trash. I'm like, no, because some players are just not as experienced. They don't have much experience in scrimmages, and this is whatever. No, that means you're recruiting trashy players. All right, you want to use that? Here's some trashy players right now, or good players as you want to call them, since they're in your league and shit. All right, fine. Here you go. Get posted. What you got to say now? So, anyways, GG. At least NightFall can 1000-0 HoB. HoB has never 1000-0 NightFall, and I'm keeping it that way. Fuck them. Fuck their league. And fuck all the PC players. None of the PS players I have fun with. All you guys